What's up, man? It's your boy Moon Dog. East Side till I die. With that being said, man, the GOAT. Let's go ahead and break this thing down, man. We got the GOAT debate, which thank you LL Cool J for coining the term GOAT. See, some of y'all know that. But with that being said, people say that there is a GOAT, greatest of all time, in particular sports. I'm going to say that you can't have a GOAT in a team sport because you're not doing it by yourself. It's a team. All the pieces go together to help you all win, right? So now we have this fake narrative where a lot of people saying that it's LeBron versus Jordan, which they leaving out Kobe, they leaving out Bird, they leaving out Magic. I'm gonna ask y'all this: do you think that now we know Magic only played about 10, 11 years, right? Do you think that the run that Magic had in those 10 or 11 years was better than the run that LeBron had? I'm going to say that Magic had a better run in those 10 or 11 years than LeBron had in his first 10 or 11 years. This is why I say that. Magic won a championship in his first year as a rookie. He led the team to a championship with veteran players, right? Also, ask ask Jordan about what Magic did to him, and Jordan couldn't defend him. They had to switch Scottie Pippen on him. For anybody that know who Larry Bird is, do you think that Jordan could outshoot Bird, or do you think that LeBron could outshoot Bird? I don't think so. Also, they talk about these greatest of all time players, right? They also always leave out the Bad Boys Pistons. Do you think that any of LeBron teams could have gotten past the Bad Boy Pistons? I don't know. But a lot of times people confuse or get mixed up with GOAT, superstar, entertaining player, right? Some people think that Vince Carter's a superstar. I don't think so. I think that Vince is a very entertaining player. But to me, a superstar is a person whose talent actually helped their teams win a championship. Is Charles Barkley a superstar? His stats say he's up there, right? Is Karl Malone a superstar? Is John Stockton a superstar? A lot of people are like, oh man, Michael Jordan, he played a bunch of tomato cans and plumbers and all this other stuff. Nah, Karl Malone was a killer. Look at his stats. When you're looking at people like Kareem, Kareem was old. Kareem still had an unstoppable shot, right? So when I hear this fake narrative of Jordan versus LeBron, you got two different players, two different skill sets, two different eras, two different sets of rules, two different positions. And I still think that 91, 92, 93 Bulls team was one of the best I've ever seen. And that 96, 97, 98 Bulls team was one of the coldest I ever seen. Some people think that Steph is the greatest shooter of all time. They never say he's the greatest player of all time. They say he's the greatest shooter. So what do you think makes LeBron a so-called greatest of all time, or Jordan a so-called greatest of all time? Let me guess. You gonna say rings? Well, that's Bill Russ. He got 11, right? Okay. So now we gotta negate that. So it can't be rings because neither LeBron nor Jordan has more rings than Bill Russell, right? Is it wins? Well, we know Jordan was 6-0 in his finals, right? But Jordan also got swept a lot of times before he got Scottie Pippen, right? Okay, let's look at LeBron. Oh, LeBron is great. Well, a lot of people say LeBron great because he made it to the finals so many times, but how can you be great when you lost so many finals? So when you saying somebody is great, what's your definition of great? So when I hear greatest of all time, I think Kareem said this. Kareem said there's no greatest of all time. There's a greatest of his time. Everybody has their run. Everybody has their era. And why do people negate the greatness of Kobe Bryant? Look at now. Some people say, "Oh man, LeBron didn't have any players." Look at the teams that Kobe had later in his career when he won the championship after Shaq left. Now at the same time, people are like, "Oh man, LeBron is clutch." But who would take? Now we go talk people that actually watch the game. Who would take LeBron over Jordan in the clutch, or LeBron over Kobe in the clutch? Now this is one thing I say about Kobe, right? Kobe has some knocks against him because now Kobe is great. Kobe is Jordan 2.0, but Kobe stopped trusting his teammates. Now we know that Jordan slapped a couple of people. We know that Kobe got slapped supposedly by Shaq and stuff like that. But when it comes to somebody that wants to win, this is a knock against LeBron. I don't think LeBron. Well, people say that LeBron don't have that killer instinct. LeBron doesn't have what it takes to take you over the hump. And some people say every time, when it gets tough, LeBron, ran from this team to that team to this team to that team. She's like KD. I think KD's a superstar. Only when he was with the Golden State Warriors. And he was the best team. He was the best player on the Warriors. Has he been a superstar before then? He's a great player. Didn't win anything. Made it go to state, won. Has he been a superstar since? No, he hasn't won anything. Got swept in the playoffs. So when we're talking about these GOAT debates, what does it take to be a GOAT? On a team. Think about what I'm saying. What does it take to be a GOAT on a team? Isaiah Thomas, one of the coldest, not the second Isaiah Thomas, the first Isaiah Thomas. Isaiah Thomas, one of the coldest basketball players for the Pistons I ever seen. The man had a messed up ankle, went out there and got like 42 points. Now, we know that Magic's career got shortened, right? But remember the All-Star game when Magic came back and he was shooting and knocking out everything? Once again, hold on. Would you all take LeBron or MJ over Dr. J? Ask Michael Cooper about Dr. J. So let's not get confused. Superstar? In your opinion, what's a superstar? I would have told you my definition. Somebody that has talent and that talent led them to win the championship. Once again, I think that it's a lot of people. It's a lot of great players. Donovan Mitchell, he's a great player, but he's not a superstar yet. So who y'all get? I ain't even ask you who y'all top 5 are, because a lot of people they get their facts mixed up with their feelings, and we come with sports. That sports is subjective, depending on you actually watch it or not, or you sit around and watching highlights. Which Michael Jordan has an actual mixtape of his stuff he's done. If you haven't watched it, you need to watch it, man. Holla.